Welcome back for the final time. It's the final episode of Mechanical Mastery. And this is our lovely island. It's going to be sad to leave. I want to thank everybody right off the bat. Well, I have everybody's attention for the support on the series. It's been fantastic. When I started this, I didn't know if I would be able to make it all the way through. It was just kind of like a, hey, I haven't done this in a while. Let me see how it goes. But there was consistent support, consistent views on everything, so I really appreciate all of that. So, let's continue it on, because there's a lot more fun coming. So, I'm going to explain this, and then I'm going to explain what we're doing next. So, we're going to start by just pumping out, so these are the last few quests that we got to do here. So, we're going to make a water wheel. Water wheels are made by treated wood planks. Remember this creosote that we had at the beginning of the episode? Or like all of the episodes right here? Yeah, we finally need that. So we put that in here with some planks. And that gets us treated wood planks. Which is cool. When we take these, we can turn these into sticks. So let's make a few sticks here. Awesome. And then we can turn these sticks. Oh, shoot. I can make more. Turn them into this. Then we make a water wheel. And that quest is done. These are immersive engineering water wheels, so don't exactly know how to use them. There you go. So that's the immersive engineering water wheel. That looks pretty cool. Yeah, so as we're crafting the next few things here, let's auto-craft this. We're going to be starting, in the next day or two here, we're going to be starting a Pal World series. So I don't know if you've seen anything on Pal World. It's an early access game. Done some messing around in it, and it's cool. Like, you're playing, it's kind of like a Pokemon style game, but it's also survival, but tons of different stuff built into it, and it can only grow from here. Like like I said, it's early access, so it's very, very interesting to see it at this stage, just to kind of see what they've already got. It gives me a vibe of Breath of the Wild as well, like the menus and everything like that kind of look like that. So lots of fun. So I'm looking forward to getting that rolling, because that could be cool. So this is a dye mixer, which is kind of interesting. If we go cactus, I have to chuck this in here. Green. And then we need red dye. Oops. Which is it? Rose? What are they called? Tulips? I don't remember. I think this might be all the red dye we have, but that's fine. That'll get us something. And then we can choose what dye we want here. Actually, we want to run with redstone signal. So you can go through and you can choose any dye that you could possibly want, which is pretty cool, because then if you need any, you can get that set up. So next up, bio generator. Let's do this. And we got to go down here. We'll grab biofuel. All right, so that's that one. Bio generator. If we put this here, just see, we put this in here and it generates 280 FE per tick pretty consistently. Which is pretty cool. Nice and easy way to get energy if you don't have broken windmills or infinite power. Okay, so we have what can we get here? Experience. Woo. We also have all this stuff, but I don't know if I really... Oh, actually, you know what? I do care, because guess what we got? We got a Silk Touch pickaxe. How do we do this again? Was it through here? Yeah, it was through there. Okay, so what does that leave us with? The logs. Warp stem, crimson stem. So how do I get the logs here? Bulk haunt to get the nether mushrooms. Can be bone meal in the respective blocks to get the woods. Okay, so we have one of each. And we need the mushrooms. What are they called? Create a party. Fungus. And then bone meal. Sweet. Let's do that. And that. And then we get also access to like shroom lights and stuff, which is cool. Let's grab this. And this. And this. Alright, bunch of cool stuff we can add to here. Not that it matters, but if we go down here, we can add them into these. And then we have basically infinite of them. Yeah, crimson stem. Okay, so that's that one out of the way, so that's cool. Another 100 experience there. That's this whole section done. And then we've got, it's just, I think that's all the quests. I think it's, we just run through them really quick. There's nothing in there. There is nothing in there. Nothing in there. That one's all good. That one's all good. So it's just this ore processing stuff. So if we go in here, we need a chemical injection chamber. Which we need a purification chamber for. Okay, chemical injection chamber. Which we can set here. This is going to be our little area that we process, right? Because that's the dirty iron dust, iron clump, all that kind of stuff. So we need a shard, iron shard. So we need chemical injection chamber. We need hydrogen chloride plus iron to get the iron shards. Okay, so we're going to do this oxygen one first here. Is this oxygen? This is oxygen. So we're going to take this And we need the chemical rotary condensator. Okay. So I need the ultimate of powers. And let's put oxygen on the top. We're gonna. That's not, I want input on the top. Output on the bottom. Okay, this is gonna make liquid oxygen, so then I need a bucket. And once this makes enough, speed, energy, okay, so there's a liquid oxygen bucket. Sweet. So that's this one. So we need hydrogen chloride now, which you get from item to gas. Salt makes hydrogen chloride. Salt is made from, I need brine. Brine in a decondensator makes gaseous brine, which can make salt. I don't think that's the route we're going to go. I think we're going to go the other way, which is, if we go here, we make hydrogen and chlorine. Chlorine is made from brine in an electrolytic separator. I can speak. Electrolytic separator. Okay, so we'll make 2 of those. No, we need a bunch more here. Okay, so I need what is brine? Is brine a gas? No, brine is not a gas. So if we go creative fluid tank and this, it's a bucket of brine. Fluids input at the front. If I do this, it's going to separate into chlorine and sodium. And then if I grab a creative chemical tank and a gauge dropper, we have an infinite thing of chlorine. And now we need, what does it end up becoming? So chlorine and hydrogen. And I think I have hydrogen over here, don't I? Yeah. And I need how do I combine these? What's the combining thing called? A chemical infuser combines them. Chemical infuser. This is chaos, I know. I'm not setting these up to maintain them. I'm just setting them up to do it once. Okay, so we're going to input. No, I want gases. Input on the front. 1 on the front. 2 on the right. Okay. Okay, now we're making hydrogen chloride. Awesome. And then if we make another creative chemical tank, we can get hydrogen chloride infinitely, which is awesome. So you can grab this. So there's oxygen. We want this one. So don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need the brine anymore. I don't know how to like dump this. I don't know if that's possible. Actually, it might be possible. So if we do this and we just go chemical tank. Output on the right. Input on the left. Oh, we got liquid oxygen. So that's not even what I wanted. I want a tank. Ultimate fluid tank is empty. Sweet. Okay, now I put the hydrogen on top. Gases, input on top. Now if I grab a bucket. Oh my god. Okay, so that gets us that. And then we're going a chemical injection chamber. Right? Isn't that what I wanted? Iron shard. Chemical injection chamber. Oh, I don't want liquid. So then I take this. Whoop, almost lose it. All right, and now I need iron. So some fun, and we'll use a block of raw iron because this is going to make a lot. Oh god, what is that sound? Why do mechanism machines have the most disgusting sounds? Nope. Iron shards. Awesome. So that's good. That's good. So chemical dissolution chamber. Let's pop over here. What can we use these for? These go in a purification chamber with oxygen now. Is that this one? Huh. And then iron clumps end up into dirty iron, which then can get enriched into iron dust. I'm going to set this up once just so we can kind of see how crazy this is, but because we can see how far we can take one block. But essentially, we're going to have to drop... Is it iron clumps that we... Yeah. So iron clumps would end up going down here. So that stack of iron clumps turned into a little more than a stack. And then they get processed in here. Cool. Okay, so I'm going to set all this stuff away for right now because we are going to be making a chemical dissolution chamber. Okay. We need to make a... What is this? Crystallizer. So we need an iron slurry, which is water, and a chemical washer. And then we need sulfuric acid, which is made from water vapor and sulfur trioxide. What are we using over here? Aren't we using sulfuric acid or something? I feel like in one of these we're making uranium oxide. Yeah, we got sulfuric acid here. Which means then we can make a creative chemical tank of it. Whoops. Okay, so we need to make a chemical washer as well, I guess. Okay, so there's a chemical washer. So if we go here, we need this to make an iron crystal. So we need a clean iron slurry. Which is made from a dirty iron slurry and water in the chemical washer. Made from sulfuric acid and this in a chemical dissolution chamber. So we need... This chemical dissolution chamber can go here. We're going to put this on top. And this is going to eject on the bottom. Sweet. And then if we take one of these and put this in here, this is going to make us a dirty iron slurry. Can I do this? Oh my goodness. So this is one way to make infinite iron without any EMC. Okay, so the dirty iron slurry, then we can grab this and this. And we'll put the chemical washer down. So we'll put... We need one of you and one of you. So let me do that. I'll put this here. And then we'll do this and go water. Bucket. Put that there. So we're going to the slurries we are inputting on the top, fluids inputting on the side. This we are going to output on the bottom. So I think I might need, actually, what if we do it this way? Put this on the top, put this on the side so I can output Why is that not working? That's fine. Slurries is in a different spot. Okay, so this is making clean iron slurry now, which we have in here. We can take a chemical tank for this. Oops. Okay, and then we take that in the chemical crystallizer. Okay. And then if we grab these and an energy upgrade. This is just making iron out of nothing. And so iron crystals, chapter completed. Iron crystals can end up in here. Right? What? Chemical injection chamber. So iron crystals end up in here. Which... Okay, then end up becoming iron shards, which then get purified into iron clumps. And then the iron clumps end up becoming crushed raw iron. I need a bucket of sulfuric acid apparently, and we'll finish that off. Because then these end up coming up here. And they get processed into this, which now we're up to 12. And then these get crushed, right? Into 2 iron dust, which, do I have a crusher somewhere? I don't know. Do I? I might have one over here, to be honest. Crushing factory, yeah. And then these get enriched. Okay, so if we go start to finish on one of these without the creative things, how far can we take one thing of iron? Because we ended up with 24 here. So if we're gonna go, actually, let's do this decondensating thing. Do we have that still here? What's it called? Is it this thing? Rotary, yeah. So we need a tank. Okay, so that's every single quest in the game. 100% complete. Okay, so let's do this. So this is our dirty iron slurry. How do we get the dirty iron slurry again? Chemical dissolution chamber. So if we set this up, I'm going to set this up right here. So we got chemical dissolution chamber, turns sulfuric acid, and then we need a chemical washer, which is this here. So this is going to input the dirty iron slurry into here, and we'll get the clean iron slurry, and we're going to put this on top. No. Put this on top. Okay, and then a clean iron slurry with the chemical crystallizer. This is going to take this into this. Cool. And then these need to go into the chemical injection chamber. I'm going to take this with it. Because we're going to need that hydrogen chloride on the top. That's going to make an iron shard, which we need to purify next. Okay. Which then we have to take and we'll crush in the crushing wheel. Okay, crushed raw iron then ends up in a crusher. which then ends up in an enrichment chamber, which I don't have over there. And then the enrichment chamber, boom, boom, crusher, enrichment chamber, and this is just smelted. Okay, so smelting factory. So let's run power down the back of all of these. So this is a chemical dissolution with, what was that sound? Something sounded like, oh, was that my thing eating maybe? Yeah. Creative. I need the one with the sulfuric acid as well. All right, so this is empty. I'm just gonna let all this stuff run here. Clean iron slurry. Let me take all of that. And then gauge. What's the recipe for one of these? So I'm gonna grab that out as well. So I'm just gonna try and clear this thingy out. So that's empty, empty. Okay. So this is going to be fresh, right? So if I take a piece of iron, let's take actually one block. So this is 9 iron nuggets. So I could easily just turn this into 9, right? This is 9 iron nuggets. So this is going to make dirty iron slurry, which comes over here. And I need, let me grab, that's too many E's on speed. You need to go faster. Okay, so that's a clean iron slurry. Slurries we are going to output to the right. And that's going to be processed here. So we started with 9. We're also at like 40 minutes, so I hope you enjoyed this final episode. These items are going to output to the side, right? We are going to eject these as well. Okay. So we're at 31. Which then gets processed through here. So we're up to 40 now. And then these get crushed, right? Apparently this had a whole bunch of stuff already in it. We're ejecting to the side here. We're auto sorting. This is going to show us how much iron we ended up with. How many of these machines can we upgrade? Of course, I've got them in the wrong order here. Look at that. Look how intense that is now. Okay, so in total, we ended up with a stack and a quarter from 9. So it's pretty intense. So if we do this, essentially we'd end up with 64. Yeah, we're going to end up with a ton here. And this chemical washer thing is so fast. That's intense. All right. But that is going to do it for this series. It's been fun. It's been an absolute blast. So thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Let me just get an overview of our world, everything that we built. If anybody's interested in the world download for this one, let me know. I can provide that down in the description below if people are interested in stuff like that. But like I said, we're moving on to Pal World. We will be coming back to Minecraft at some point. Pal World will be following the same schedule as this series. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It is going to be starting about the beginning of February. I'm going to take a little break in between, but about the beginning of February, it's probably going to be next Monday. What day is next Monday? I don't even know. Anyways, yeah, keep an eye. Make sure you click subscribe. Click that notification bell, because then you'll know right away. You'll be able to find out exactly when that's going to go live. But until then, this has been DESORATE. This has been Mechanical Mastery. Excellent pack. You can find it on the CurseForge launcher. I highly recommend checking it out. Super fun. Interesting way of breaking down a skyblock. So there's, rather than just generation, it's all about the EMC. And once you get through that EMC stuff, then it becomes super cool. Gives you a good background on a whole bunch of different mods as well. So until next series, thank you so much, and we'll catch you again soon. Bye-bye.